Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another episode of Let's Play the Sims 3 Late Night Lepacy Challenge. So as I'm sure you all are shocked to see right now, we are actually playing with Leon, Hannah, Lilac, and Jaiden right now. Holy shit, we have not played with these guys in like literally probably like 10 episodes. I wanted to check in on them, wanted to make sure that they were all doing okay. For some reason my game is giving me the Sims 3 tutorial right now. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but we need to give makeovers to them, and then we're going to talk a little bit about what I want to do with this family. So as you guys, I'm sure you all know, Leon is a one sim man. That is his lifetime wish. His skills are like super high. Like, he's mastered the guitar skill, he's halfway to mastering piano, he is more than halfway mastering bass, he's just started mastering drums. So basically all he needs at this point is to improve his drums and piano, and then once he does that, like, he's good to go. Of course he has to master his bass skill as well, but that's honestly nothing compared to mastering those other two that he's barely even started to do yet. But I come to this family because I feel like we haven't played them in so long, and also I feel like I'm not gonna be able, just because of like the depth of his wish, of his lifetime wish, I feel like I'm not going to be able to do it for him. I feel like I'm not gonna be able to complete it, and let me tell y'all why. It's because we are so focused on Evelyn, Ryder, and Jupiter's household that to master skills for a sim like this, especially the amount of skills that he has, I feel like it's going to be kind of difficult to do. And I know in the first episode of this Lepacy challenge, I said to you guys, I will not continue on to the next generation until all my sims have completed their lifetime wishes, or all the main, you know, storyline sims have completed their lifetime wishes. But I feel like we've explored it. Like, do I really have to sit here and have him play for hours on end? Do guys really want to watch him play piano and drums and guitar and bass for like probably like 20 sim hours? You know, I feel like I could so much easily use that time in a better way. So anyway, and I also came to this family because I wanted to show you guys Lilac. She is a pretty gal now. We last saw her, I think she had just aged up to a teenager possibly, but we haven't seen her since then, so her makeup is like really messed up now that she is a young adult. So I'm gonna actually, yeah, she's a young adult, by the way, guys. Like, it's crazy that I remember when she was like a kid. It's so weird to me. She also looks like a hot freaking mess, so she definitely needs the makeover. Like, it is definitely welcome for her. I love this hair on her. It's very pretty. I might give her, I think she had like braids when she was a teenager. I can't actually remember what I gave her, but I'm gonna give her something that, you know, suits her face. So if this hairstyle is the one I end up picking, then I'm sure you guys will know why. So I'm gonna change her back into her everyday attire, just to give her, kind of get like a better baseline for what she looks like. She looks a lot like Hannah. She has Hannah's like darker skin, but she has Leon's, I feel like Leon's facial shape, like the way her jaw is set, and also her eyes they're definitely Leon's eyes, and her nose too. Like, this nose that she has is freaking her grandma Evelyn's nose, not Evelyn's, wow, Soon Young. Rest in peace, by the way, Evelyn. She passed away. Evelyn, really, Maddie? You just corrected yourself and then you slip up on the same mistake you just said? This nose is her grandmother Soon Young's nose. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. Alright, so I'm gonna give her something like this. I feel like she needs to move out. Like, I think she has a boyfriend. If she doesn't, we need to find her one in this episode. We're gonna go out on the town with her for sure after we give her this stunning makeover that she's about to get. I'm gonna see if there's a better suit for her hair as well, because girl, this hair is not cutting it. I mean, it is cute. It is cute. For as far as EA hair goes, it's a cute hair. Oh, this is Evelyn's hair. Evelyn is her aunt, by the way, guys. If you were wondering about like the relationship, yeah, Evelyn's her aunt, because Evelyn is Leon's sister, so that's how that works out. Oh my god, she's so cute. She's such a pretty sim. Wow, I love my life. I think the contour makeup that I gave her is a little bit light for her skin tone. Let me see what else I can do. Maybe like some blusher for her cheeks, or a nose shine could be cute too, like a little nose highlight. Oh, look at that, how pretty she is. I didn't want to give her this hair. I don't know why I just went into her everyday wear. I wanted to look back in my hairs and see what else I can do for her. Maybe like box braids like this. Those are cute. Or we could do something like this. I think she had this when she was a teenager, right? I don't remember what she had. It's been so long. Like I said, it's been so long since we played this household, and I'm going back into playing it because I want to get them in a place where I can say, okay guys, we're not going to play this household anymore. So yeah, basically that's why I'm playing them in this episode, because this is kind of like their farewell episode for me. They're not dying, they're not going anywhere. We'll still see them like around the neighborhood and stuff. We are just not going to be actively playing them anymore. I feel like I've gotten them in a place where I like them. I like how Leon has almost completed his lifetime wish. He can, maybe story progression will push him to do it. I'm not exactly sure, but after this episode right here, I'm going to take him out, in his household in general. I'm going to take them out of the rotational cast, which means that story progression will have their fate in its hands, and I'm going to let story progression do whatever it wants to do for them. They are currently in a rotational cast, which means that story progression will not touch them, it will not mess with them. Occasionally we'll get those messages that say like Leon has been drifting away from so and so, and or maybe like Hannah and Leon seem to not have time for one another anymore. We occasionally look at the messages like those. Of course, they don't really do much because I have it set that story progression can't touch these sims. But after this episode today, I'm going to take them out of that, and we are going to call their portion of the Lepacy done. I feel like a big selling point of Bridgeport, and correct me if you think I'm wrong, a big selling point of Bridgeport is the film and actor studio, which is why I'm so focused on having Ryder complete his lifetime wish, which is becoming a level 10 in the actor branch of, you know, the career, because it is a focal point of this expansion pack, and it's probably like one of the biggest parts that I do want to show off to you guys. Of course, there are so many other things that came with this expansion pack, like for example, the drums, the piano skill, you know, all those skills that Leon has been trying to master in this series. Those also came with late night, but I would argue that the celebrity system and the film career is by far a bigger portion and a bigger selling point of this expansion pack. So that's basically why I'm going to call it quits with this family after this episode, and we will continue to focus on the other two households. We have Curtis and Emmy Starr, and then we have, of course, Evelyn and Jupiter and their whole story that we are currently going through, and then of course Ryder too. Like, how could I forget about Ryder? Ryder is a big part of that household. I love Ryder. Like, it's a different type of love for Ryder. I can't explain it. I think he's just such a fun sim to play. There's certain sims in this series that I have fun playing more than other sims. So for example, I would say that when Leon and Hannah had just gotten married, I don't know if you guys remember that, they were living in that apartment with Curtis. it was a tiny, tiny little apartment. We had that hot tub out on the balcony. That was the fun part that I had playing Curtis. Like, I had such a blast playing him and Hannah's relationship out. However, once we started having Lilac thrown into the mix, and of course I'm not blaming this on Lilac, because look at her, like, how could you hate this face? I feel like his part of the Lepacy at that point was finished. It was over with. There wasn't really much else for us to do. So I feel like there's Sims that I play in this series, they have their ups and downs. They have their moments where I love to play them. They have their moments where it's kind of, it drags out a little bit. And it's sifting through those moments that drag out into finding like the gold bits, like the perfect moments, the times where you're having a really good time with your Sims. It's sifting through and finding those times, and I feel like that point has already been reached for me and Leon. Maybe if I move Lilac out, then there'll be a little bit more space for his family to breathe. That is the plan for this episode. They're gonna kind of be throwing Lilac a congrats, you're moving out celebration, I guess, and she will live her young adult life, and she will thrive and enjoy herself, and she might not be moving in to live with a man, but I'm sure story progression at one point will put her with a man, and she can continue on with the wolf name. And yes, I did just have to make sure and check that she was actually a wolf, because I could not remember if she was or was not. So I like this family a lot, but I feel like I've done a lot with them, and I feel like I don't necessarily need to play them anymore in order for this story to go swimmingly. Honestly, if I'm being honest with you guys, I felt immensely guilty, because I feel as though these Sims were such an important part of this Lepacy at one point. Hannah, Leon, Lilac, and Jaiden, I couldn't think of his name for a second. They were such a big part of this Lepacy at one point, especially Leon. Like, Leon was a star. I had Leon and Hannah's cute little picture on like 5 different episodes. Like, I definitely milked the relationship a lot. And that's because I just love Leon. Like, he was definitely a big part of this Lepacy. And arguably Hannah was too, although a lesser part. We basically, like, it's weird to me because I gave Leon all his traits, I named him. I was the one that like first put him in that baby crib, and now he's probably on the brink of becoming an elder, and it's just a really strange feeling. So anyway, there's Lilac's makeover. I know I just took like 10 minutes trying to give her a makeover. But I assume we'll be seeing her around town, so it'll probably be better anyway that I give her a makeover. It would just make more sense, and also like what she was wearing before was fucking atrocious. Now Jaiden, I just called him Julian. Jaiden is another story. Jaiden has some bad custom content on him. You can kind of see his hat coming through, his skin, coming through the hat. I literally don't know what that is. Like, it's so glitchy. I'm going to show you guys real quick. I don't think I'm going to give him a makeover. You know what? I'm a liar. I'm going to do it really quick. Men, it takes me no time to do a makeover. Women, it takes me fucking forever to do the makeover. So he's having some glitches. Yeah, I don't think it's his sliders. I think it might be a skin issue, possibly. You guys can kind of see his sliders are getting like so messed up, and I'm not sure why that is. I think this happened to Amir before, like back in Gen 2. I had a sim named Amir. We met him very briefly. Does he not have eyebrows, or does he have eyebrows? I literally can't tell. Is it just... Oh, he does have eyebrows. Okay. They're in there somewhere. Oh, they're messed up. They are so messed up. I'm so confused why his skin is doing this to me. Like, why is this happening? He's so glitched up, guys. What am I supposed to do? I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to do right now. How do you how do you fix this problem? Has anyone else ever had this problem? I feel like it is a sliders problem, possibly. It's just super weird that this is happening, man. I don't even know how to fix the problem, but anyway, as I was saying, what was I saying? Something about, oh, Amir. Yeah, Amir had this problem too, and I think I literally just took him into live mode after bringing him into create a sim, and it fixed it. But I don't know if that'll work now. I'm gonna give him a good outfit, you know, something cute. I'm gonna make him look cute, of course. I mean, he is one of our sims. Oh, also, if you guys go into the house, I'll show you in a second. If you go upstairs, he still has like a baby crib and like baby toys, because that's how long it's been since we played this household last. It is insane that it has been that long since we last played them. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. But I mean, I guess if I think about it and like go back to the last episode we played them, then yeah, it actually has been that long. So actually crazy shit. Another crazy thing is the fact that some of the sims that that were born in this generation are like getting married and stuff already. I'm like, holy shit. Like, for example, Matthew was born in Gen 3 and he's getting married. Matthew, oh, see, his sliders are now fixed. Like, what? Literally, what was the problem? I don't understand. Can we just talk about how handsome of a sim he is for a second? Holy shit. Like, god damn, Jaiden. Wait a second. Oh, okay, his face fixed. Okay, I'm so happy it fixed. I don't know what I did, but you just saw what I did. Wow. He's like model material, is he not? So, Matthew is the younger brother of Leon and Evelyn. And it's insane because Sir Baroshan announced in the last episode that he's getting married. We have never played them. Matthew in specific. I mean, we played him when he was like a literal tiny baby, but we have not played him since, and I have no interest in playing him because I don't want to expand the pool that we're playing bigger than it already is. We already have Curtis and Evelyn and Leon and Hannah, and we're already getting rid of Hannah and Leon's household after this episode, and we're just gonna let Sir Baroshan take the wheel. And I did say, like I mentioned, I'm breaking my own rule here. I said that I wasn't gonna move on to another generation until I finish the current generation's lifetime wishes, each and every one of them. But I didn't realize how many I had shown that I was going to complete. And I also feel like we've explored almost every part of Bridgeport at this point. I keep repeating myself, and basically we're just like, we kind of have like a ticking time over our sims' heads right now, because we're basically just waiting for stuff to happen. We're waiting for Ryder to reach level 10 in the actor career so that he can get a promotion to move out, and then we're waiting for Soleil to be able to use Ryder's old room. We're waiting for Evelyn to reach level 10 in her mixology skill. Basically, I'm just really focusing on Evelyn and Jupiter and Ryder. I'm focusing on their family a lot, not so much Curtis, because Curtis literally just has to reach level 10 in the acting in the director branch of the film career, which is what we're doing literally with Ryder, but in the actor branch, not in the director branch. So anyways, that is Jaiden's makeover. I talked my way through it. Of course, that's what I love to do. My favorite thing is like just talk shit, talk about a lot of shit as I am giving these makeovers. So he looks so good now. Hannah already looks good because I gave her a makeover like a long time ago. By the way, guys, she has 7 days. Oh, listen. He sounds so good. Okay, so we're gonna have Hannah throw the party for tonight. Oh my god, this is like making me so emotional right now. Oh, my heart hurts. You know why? It's because it sounds like imagine all the people, like that song. I don't know, it just like gives me heavy Imagine vibes. So by the Beatles, you guys probably know what I'm talking about. So we are going to invite the whole entire family. We are going to be inviting Ryder. We're going to be inviting Riley, Riley was also supposed to be one of the Sims that I play. Spoiler alert, he will not be one of the Sims, because he's supposed to be a master romancer. That's his lifetime wish that I gave him, and I think that is like the easiest lifetime wish in this whole entire game. It literally takes no time to do, and I think it would be a poor use of my time if I were to do that lifetime wish. It's just wooing with 5 different Sims in 5 different places. I can probably get it done in like one sim day, honestly. I just don't think that it would be wise to do it, because like, why would I do it if it's super easy? I mean, of course, like that's kind of like a challenge, like, okay, if it's so easy, Maddie, then do it. But like, seriously guys, seriously, please don't make me do it, because I'm really trying to work on Evelyn and Ryder at this point. I'm trying to keep our game content fresh, so just trust me when I say I've done it before, okay? Just trust me. Okay, so house party at 6 o'clock. Here's the guest list if you would like to look. There it is, and we're going to throw the party at 6 p.m. So we have about until 6 p.m. to, you know, just chill out, spend some time with the family, Jaiden and Leon and everyone. Let's actually give Jaiden a little bit of a room makeover too, just because he is going to be using this room like until he moves out by himself, and he's still a teenager right now, so he just have like a little bit more time. I'm just gonna like throw a room together. For some reason I get like really heavy like punk rock like scene vibes from him. Does anyone else get that? Maybe it's because like the clothing I gave him, but also I just feel like he that's just, I don't know, it's just what he looks like he'd like. I don't know how else to explain it. I'm gonna give him this wallpaper just because I think it's cute. We'll put his bed up to the wall like we did with his sisters. I like this bed a lot. I think it's very cute. I like how it has like these like little accessory items. You can't actually use them or anything, but it does add like a little decor to the room. I'm just gonna try to do this like really quickly, because I honestly, we're not gonna be playing out. I'm just trying to make sure he has a bed to sleep in. But then I get a little bit carried away and I tend to like overdo the whole entire room, you know what I mean? So I'm just clicking through some patterns. Let's make this like a darker, maybe like a darker green or blue or something like that. So we'll do that, and then we'll throw a little dresser in here with a mirror so you can look at his beautiful handsome face. Of course, he is one of the most handsome Sims I've seen thus far. I thought Leon was handsome, but wow, like seriously, Jaiden is like next level handsome. If he were younger, or if he had just been born, I would use him for my generations my generation series, which is on the horizon, guys. Probably within the next 5 or so episodes, maybe at episode 40, I'm gonna call this challenge completed. And I know you can come at me all you want and say, Maddie, we didn't actually complete it, like you still have your lifetime wishes. If at that point we have not completed Evelyn and which I don't think we're gonna get Evelyn's done, because she has to own a bar, and how is she gonna get the money to own a bar? I can't tell you, because that's like the cheapest bar we looked at was 125,000 simoleons, which I feel like you need to be playing multiple generations and to have your money like kind of tight knit. So for example, my founder had like 6 kids, and her money when she died got dispersed between those 6 kids. So obviously Evelyn's gonna have like jack shit, like she has no money at all. But I mean, you have to have like a close knit family and keep that money kind of close in the family in order to have that much money. Or you can marry rich, but she's already married. She married Jupiter Bell, and he didn't bring her much fortune. So anyway, this is his room. I know it looks hideous, but it's just, I threw it together. You know, you just watch me throw it together in like 5 minutes. Apparently Jaiden's going to become a master mixologist, and Miss Lilac wants to become a creature robot crossbreeder. So I guess we'll have her do that. But he's whipping out his guitar. This is such a Leon-ism, to whip out your guitar in the most random of places. I feel like that is very much like something that he did. Why are you trying to go over there? Can I ask you that? She's gotta go to work. She's a corporate drone. She's only business level 4, which is strange to me because I feel like Story Progression should have pushed her to get promotions, but I guess not. So she works till 6 p.m. I think the party starts at 6 p.m. The kind of like goodbye Lilac, like have a good time, you know, moving out from your parents. I love how he's just always playing music like that. This house is just constantly filled with music because he's just always playing some, which is such a Leon thing because obviously he's a music fiend. He's a virtuoso, he's a one-sim band, like he's very into the arts, but at the same time he has a side to him that is very intelligent because he's a genius. So she's asleep. She's back asleep. I'm gonna wake her up just when her carpool comes. I don't think it shouldn't take her, actually it might take her a little bit to get down these stairs, so there's quite a bit of stairs, as I'm sure you guys can see right here. So Lilac is going to go and get herself a job. She's retired for some reason. I can't tell you why. We're gonna have her come over to the science facility and join the science career. This is something that she's wanted to do. I think she got that lifetime wish when she was like a child. He's playing so loud. He's literally playing so loud. She got that lifetime wish when she was literally a child, so she has wanted to do this for a very, very long time, and I think it's only fitting that we honor her wishes and have her, you know, become a science queen, like a scientific queen. But Hannah is heading off to work now. She gets a pretty decent carpool. I wouldn't say it's like the worst carpool I've ever seen. It'll get her to work pretty quickly, although when they were living in that old apartment that they used to live in, they definitely would get to work super quick because their old apartment was like right behind where the work is. Like this is where they used to live, where Curtis currently lives, and this was her work, so she had like no travel time, but she still should be getting to work at on time. Yeah, so she'll probably walk in right as 1 o'clock hits, which is when she has to actually be inside of work. So yep, there we go. She's currently at work. It looks like Mr. Leon is over here playing his bass. I'm not sure where he's trying to go. Caitlin Hartley and Ryder Wolf, that is such a weird combination. I have a feeling that won't even last because Ryder is just so indecisive. Where are you trying to go? Can I ask? I'm just gonna send him to the park and have him play there. I think he's getting a little bit caught because of all like the terrain and stuff. Another reason why playing this family would be kind of hard is the weird structuring. It's not weird. Okay, let me tell you guys that. This is a beautiful house. Let me start prefacing by that. This is a beautiful house. When you look at it from the outside, holy shit, is it gorgeous, and it fits really well into this town. These are row houses. These are houses that were made popular in San Francisco. If you've ever watched an episode of Full House, you have seen many row houses, and I think they look pretty good. They look pretty good in like this type of neighborhood too. But goddamn, is it hard to play in this house? I was trying to switch to this family, and I sat here waiting for the game to load for like at least 2 minutes. You know how you choose household you want to play, and then you click on it and then choose your household in your, if you go edit town and then you click choose different household. Yeah, you get it. But I sat here for like 2 minutes trying to load into this damn household because this lot is so expansive and there's so much landscaping and stuff. It just took so damn long. It just took so goddamn long to get it all together. So anyway, Jaiden's over here. He's just cleaning dishes up and stuff. I'm gonna have Leon go and play his bass. He wants to play a gig, which I think is so adorable. I know, Leon. I know, dude. It's sad. It really is sad that the band kind of got like, it kind of crumbled, but it is definitely hard to have the band get together when the Sims aren't even living together, and he's just strumming away. He is just strumming away. He wants to become friends with, she wants to become friends with Jupiter again. Isn't Jupiter like related to her, right? Yeah, uncle. Okay, that's interesting. I guess that makes sense because Evelyn is Leon's sister, and then obviously Evelyn is married to Mr. Jupiter, so that's cute. I like how she looks up to Jupiter, I feel like, a little bit. So he's playing some computer games. I don't really know what to do with the kids right now. I was gonna have Lilac like move out or whatever, but I don't know where. First of all, I don't know where she's moving out to. Second of all, I don't know, like, is there any men she could date or even married so we can move in? Like, we would have to elope in this episode and get married in this episode. So I think her parents are just gonna send her on her way. They're gonna give her a little bit of money to move out with, and they are going to wish her well. She has a job. She just got her own job, so that's the first step, right? That's always the first step, is always the hardest. And the first step for her was getting a job in the desired career that she wants to go into, which of course is the science career. So yes, all right, so Hannah will be coming home at 6 o'clock. I think she wants to join the criminal career. I don't know why. I guess it's because she's a kleptomaniac. Her traits kind of correspond to being a criminal. But we're going to send Leon home right now because the party is going to start at 6 o'clock. So we need to get him home so that he can start to entertain the guests. Let's make sure that Hannah comes home as well. Should I have her leave early? I'm going to have her leave work early. She made 231 simoleons. And alright, so everyone is now heading home. I think Lilac's already home. Yeah, he's at the library. I was gonna have him read a charisma book, but I don't know. Let's just send him home. You know what? This is his big sister's going away party. Like, he should be here and present for it. It would only make sense. I mean, he probably loves his sister. He grew up with his sister. Do they even have a good relationship? They have like no relationship at all, which is fine because most siblings kind of have a love-hate relationship. You know, it happens. Is there a TV in here? Most of the Sims are probably going to gravitate towards this TV up here. Yeah. Yep. Okay, well, Hannah's home now, so she left work early, I guess. We'll just have her change into her everyday attire, and let's have Leon start to play a little bit of his piano. I don't know if I put this piano down, will he be able to... Will people be able to get around it? I hope so. I mean, if he puts it right here, it'll be fine. It's not really blocking anything. So here he is. He's gonna serenade everyone with some tunes. We have all of the Sims that we know and love here. We have Riley. If you need a refresher, Riley and Ryder both are children of both Kylie and Michael, who are Gen 2 Sims. We focus a lot on them in Gen 2. You can check out my Gen 2 Lepacy playlist on my channel. And here we have Curtis coming in here, who for some reason got his outfits changed. We're going to go Master Controller basic outfits and change him into Everyday 3. I'm not sure why the game made him be naked, but to each their own. If he wants to walk around the house naked, then he can do whatever he wants, I suppose. Any other people coming? I'm sure people will be coming. Yep, so we have Roderick over here. Roderick is Curtis's dad, so we're just gonna have everyone chat it up a little bit. Oh yeah, Leon's, you know, he's got some tunes going. Oh yeah. Huh. I'm having a good old time over here. And we have Jupiter, of course. The usual suspects are here. You know what I just realized, guys? The band hasn't performed together for quite a while, and maybe we should, you know, have the band get back together, you know, just for this little going away party. Okay, Leon, you can stop playing now. Just for this little going away party, maybe we should have the band like all jam together. So if you guys remember, Hannah used the drums, Curtis used the guitar. I don't know if he still has a guitar. I sure hope he does. I hope he didn't get rid of that guitar, because I'm gonna be a little upset if he did get rid of that guitar. Can I put this in here, or your family inventory? Can I... Okay, I'm just gonna delete this fucking, I don't know why it's not letting me put the whole table in the family inventory, but we're going to take out the drum set for Hannah. We will then take out the bass for Leon, and the guitar. Actually, no, I know he has a guitar in his inventory because I saw it before. Okay, so we're gonna start jamming. Oh, bands? No, we don't need that. Let's do some jamming. And we will have Hannah come over and join Leon's jam session over here. Oh, take a break from playing. Fuck, I didn't mean to click that. Okay, this is gonna be difficult. Start your jam session, Leon. Just like you were about to. He's like having so much trouble because people keep stepping in the way. Please. Oh, here's Soleil. Hey, Soleil. How you doing? Oh, Jaiden and Bonnie are talking. That's a interesting two people I wouldn't typically see together, or that I wouldn't think would be seen together. Boast about car. Okay. Oh, Roderick is playing drums. Oh, Leon's like, yes, I need to recruit you for my band. Alright, so for some reason I can't get these guys, I can't like put them all together, you know. I don't know why I like won't let me do it. He wants to sell a bass? Oh, earn 25. I was like, you want to sell your bass? Are you serious? After you like have literally used that bass for like years. Okay, Roderick, stop trying to take my bass. Stop. Roderick. Okay, why are you booing? Alright, this is just this is turning kind of disastrous. Alright, let's have her start the jam session. Let's try that. Let's try Hannah. Hannah learned that Riley is in a relationship with Deirdre. I'm glad he's still in a relationship with Deirdre. That was such a long time. They got together when they were like teenagers. But she's talking to her uncle. She has such a soft spot for her Uncle Jupiter. I really love them together. Of course, they have such a good, like, cute little family dynamic together. So, talk about Star Lilac. How cute. She found that star when she was a child, actually. So, I am glad that she still remembers about it, even though she's, you know, it's been all these years later. Oh, so Curtis is now dipping too, I guess. He's decided he wants to leave. We're gonna have him try and join this jam session. Will he be able to do it? No, he's having such a hard time. You know what? Fuck it. Join him with your guitar. You've mastered your guitar skill. You should be able to join the jam session with your guitar. And can he not? Okay, I'm gonna have him take the bass back. I just want him to join this goddamn jam session. Like, why is this so difficult to do? I don't know. Did you hear that Ryder is friendly? Wow, who would have guessed? If we threw this at a bigger lot, we totally would have been able to do this. So everyone's leaving right now. Kind of sad. We didn't do any jamming. We didn't do any sessioning. We didn't do any fun stuff. We just literally talked to Sims and kind of reminisce. But you know what? That's what a going away party is. I feel like it kind of has a very like somber overtone to it, you know? It kind of is so, it's very bittersweet to have one of these types of going away parties and that type of stuff. Can we have him perform specific songs? Let's see if he can perform. I guess he can't perform a specific song. We'll just have him play alone then. Because I know if you click on the guitar you can perform specific songs, but we'll just have him play and kind of give like a little backtrack, a little backing to the episode as we kind of wind down and talk about some of my favorite times with the Leon and his family. So I don't know if you guys remember, but Leon he visited China. Or no, was it Egypt? I think it was Egypt, right? It was Egypt with his mom and his dad. So if you need a little refresher here, his mom and his dad are Sunyoung Wolf, who died as Sunyoung Sit-Up, which I really despise. The game named her Sunyoung Sit-Up. It's because she married Mix Sit-Up like literally 2 days before she died, so the game like changed her name back over. But his parents were Sunyoung, who is a Chinese native, which was super cool. So Chinese Sims do this thing where every time they eat a food, they always eat with chopsticks, and every time they introduce themselves to another sim, they bow instead of giving them like the wave that sims typically do. Super cool. Soonyoung, super cool girl. I definitely had the most, if there's a sim that I remember like specifically that I really enjoyed playing her, okay, just start blasting on the guitar or piano. Lilac seriously started enjoying that. She literally started screaming when her dad started playing that super loud song. Okay, try again. Let's try this again. Part 2. So I was gonna say before he started, oh, they have such a similar face, don't they? But I was gonna start to reminisce about the fact that Soonyoung was one of my favorite fucking sims to play in this whole entire series. Someone made sushi rolls. Who made those? Hannah made them. Good job, Hannah. They're good quality, or they're nice quality too. So, I remember when Leon was a kid, he went to China, or Egypt. Sorry, I keep saying China because his mom's from China. He went to Egypt with Aaron, who is his dad, and Aaron is the direct son of my founder, so you can imagine how I felt when or how I'm gonna feel when Ayana, who is the last alive descendant of Roxy, I'm gonna be so hurt like when Ayana dies, because that'll mean everyone in Gen 2 will have passed away, which sucks ass. Like, oh my gosh. Of course, it's like, you know, a fact of life and all that, but Jesus. And I hate the fact that he plays piano so loud. It's like on like a fucking loop, that super loud song. Okay, so now we're gonna have him switch over to kind of set the mood once again. Dude, put the damn guitar or the damn piano away, please. For the love of God. Okay, fine, I'll sell it. Jesus. Okay, now play the bass. Serenade us with the bass. He's just flexing like all the skills that he knows how to play. But I was gonna say that it's gonna be super somber, super duper somber tone in the Lepacy when Ayana dies, even though we never even played with Ayana. So, oh my gosh, Bonnie had triplets too. And oh my gosh, guys, do you remember like a few episodes ago when I was showing you the relationship between Bonnie and Theo? If you don't remember, they're like cousins, but like distantly related. It's gross. It's fucking nasty. Basically, in all, they share the same fucking grandparent. So it's weird for them to do it. Let's do Keep on Raining. Let's have him play Keep on Raining. I don't even know what the song is, but perform Keep on Raining, please. Leon, serenade us with this song. Oh, how cute. Hannah's party was awesome. Verging on epic. Sims will be talking about this one for years. So here he is, just rocking. I feel like, for sure. Anyway, what I was trying to say earlier was, Soonyoung, his mom, one of my favorite Sims, and by offset, of course, I have to like all my favorite Sims children. So it was somewhat of a natural, you know, liking to Leon here. And I like how in this photo we have the reason for our party, which apparently was awesome, verging on epic. That's kind of a hard thing to get to, so I'm surprised. I'm fairly surprised that we got that, especially because most of the time I was like fucking around with our Sims, you know, having their instruments and stuff and trying to get Leon to play for everyone. But yeah, so here we have Isabelle, who was the first ever great grandchild of my founder, by the way. Here she is, right here. She still has her like kind of like Instagram baddie makeup on despite being an elder. I love that. I wonder if like every morning she still does the same relationship that she's done like since she was a teenager. It's interesting to think about. I'm gonna put these in the fridge really quickly here, and let's have him perform one last song, shall we? Let's make it a cute song. Let's have a cute little song that he performs. I know you're tired, dude. I know. Let's have a song that actually means something. It ends now. Oh my god, that's so somber. No, he's too tired. Okay, you go to sleep for like an hour or so. And then Leon, I'm gonna wake you back up. and have you start to play your guitar again, because I'm gonna be damned. I will be damned if I don't get one last song out of this guy. I will be damned. I'm sad that they couldn't all play together because there just wasn't enough room in this house. Yet another problem that I've been having with this house. Oh my god, Matthew and Rhiannon got married. Congrats to them. And Matthew and Rhiannon moved in together, so congrats to them. Congrats. But let's have him go out here in the living room. We'll have him perform one last song, and then we will close out this episode. Oh my gosh. Do you guys remember when him and his cousin got these tattoos together too? Oh my gosh, it's just like they both had wishes. The weird thing is that him and Curtis were like the best of friends. They aren't even like directly related, so it's not gonna say on here, oh, that's his cousin, oh, blah blah blah. No, I won't say that because they're not closely related enough to do that. But Evelyn aged up, didn't she? Yeah, she did, because she has different hair now. Whatever, it's okay. She only aged up to an adult, so it's not really that big of a deal. But it's just crazy that they both, like, they were such bros. They even lived together. Leon let him live with them, you know, when they had Lilac, when Lilac was a kid and they were living in that tiny shoebox apartment. Curtis was the one that Leon asked to move in with them, and it was just a super wholesome time, and especially when they both asked to get tattoos together. That was such a cute thing. But that is enough reminiscing for now, guys. Of course, all these moments have happened over the past, 60, maybe 90 episodes? Maybe not 90, maybe like 80 episodes that I've recorded on this channel, of course. So we are going to close this book of playing with Leon's household. I hope you do understand. It just isn't ideal for us to keep switching to Leon's household just for Leon, especially when the rest of these Sims don't really have anything else going on. We could better use our time with Ryder and Evelyn, and I think we will for the next upcoming episodes, and we will switch over to Curtis eventually at some point and close out his chapter in this Lepacy as well. But I hope you guys did enjoy this kind of get together, like reminiscing episode. I don't know if you guys like these style of episodes. To me, you know what it feels like to me? If you have Generations installed and you go in Scrapbook, you're actually able to view memories in here, or if you have memories enabled in your settings. I don't have them enabled because I just hate them. Like, I hate them so much. But memories are a thing that came with Sims 2, and then they were added back into Sims 3 with Generations. They came with Sims 2 base game, I think, which is amazing that they came in the base game. I just hate how the game pushes you to like connect with your Sims 3 exchange account. I just hate that so much. So I have my memories disabled right now. But yeah, I just love going, you know, through our imaginary scrapbook, and I love how I have it all documented on camera. This is one of the longest Lepacies I've ever played in my whole entire Sims career, and I've been playing this game since I was like 8 years old. I'm almost 20 years old right now. So yeah, I just love these reminiscing episodes. I love thinking back and talking to you guys through some of the previous things and actions we've taken. But I'm going to end this episode right here. I hope you guys did enjoy. I had a really fun time, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. So this is Leon's chapter in this Lepacy closing, and peace out, guys.